Okay, I dropped the camera. My fucking bad. All right. So I'm trying to show you guys to Harold and Wolfus and Harold being Wolfus himself probably should understand what I'm about to say. All right. So right here, there's an image of a black guy. Okay, I'm going to try to get him in a couple different directions. Right here, he's got a rodent face, actually, but the body still works with him. This shoulder starts going off. See how it looks like it's got this pointy line in this arms, right? So we know it's not really there for the human face. Human face is going to be over here somewhere. There he is. There's starting to come in. Gotta get that fucking glare out of my way. All right. Okay, so we're going to bring him around until we get the human image of this one right here. Oh, that's why, too. Here. I'm adding a filter to give some contrast to this image. I'm going to bring him back around again. There he is. Need some fucking light on my camera. Hold on. Oh, because the other light fell? I think the other light fell. Here we go. Some glare out of the way. There he is. There he is. And I can get him better than this, too. I'm just trying to find him. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to say is that, over my finger. Okay, the face is always dark skin. The shoulders are always dark skin. He's got this chain going around his neck that comes down his chest. I can get you a little bit more of his chest than I am right now. Okay. And he changes around to I can get him with a beard, but he's still a black guy with a white beard. In another image, in another direction. I'm just trying to get you on this one for a minute so I can show you something. I got all kinds of equipment. I'm just moving my camera around it and stuff like that so I can try to get you this. Lost his shoulder there. He's over here then. These are my best angles for him, are over here. From here to here, all the way up and down through here. These are my best angles for him. As soon as I come over this way, I start picking up these other faces and his shoulder goes all off and everything like that. Turns into a little bit different of an image. Let me see. If I come down this way, I might still pick him up. Maybe I just change my angle to this way then to do that. Okay. In every direction, in every angle, this ends up being dark skin on this image, right? There's head dressing and stuff like that on him and stuff like that and all that shit. But my point is this. You come over here to anything that was done by NASA or any NASA affiliates or anybody, because that moon that I'm showing you right there, that's a Harald Kautz affiliate. That is a screenshot moon taken from one of the Harald Kautz affiliates. And what I'm trying to explain to Harold and Wolfus is that it doesn't matter. You can use your camera as a viewing device. Use your camera as a viewing device. It's going to help you. It's going to tighten the pixels. And this goes for anybody that's coming to my channels that I'm trying to show this to. Use your camera to tighten the pixels. Don't be afraid of it. Also, don't be afraid to add filters to add contrast to things. What you want to do is compare one moon to the other. So if you got a moon that's taken from one of Harold's buddies in somewhere in mid-United States, and it matches image for image right on top of each other, back to back, shining the light through them the way I was showing you, and it matches with another photograph of the moon, let's say taken from Australia, okay? You have these two opposite sides of the earth that these take advantage of that and go looking at it image by image by image and see that it's the same fucking thing. So now when we get to the liars, the lying motherfuckers like Harald Kautz, like Wolfus. Wolfus is a lying motherfucker, obviously, and he doesn't want anybody else to know he's a lying motherfucker. Well, you got these moons that are set from NASA and the NASA affiliates. Let me get some light on them. Okay, so you got all these. Get some more light on them, if I can. Hold on a minute. Okay, so this is another moon photograph. This is an affiliate of NASA. I don't think this is a NASA one. I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, this is not a NASA photograph, but it's an affiliate of NASA. So I'll just let you know that this photograph was downloaded online, like I'm telling you guys to do, like Rufus is telling you not to. Look at the fucking imagery; it's fucking banging. There's no fucking denying it. It's the same image within image within image, from the veil to the ground. The moon imagery never changes. It's not like when I'm showing you into the clouds and the other things that are changing in water and the ocean and all that stuff. The one right now that I'm big on is I want to show you these lying motherfuckers like Harold and Wolfus, who are so full of shit, who are going to try to tell you because of the person who's bringing you this information is not educated. So that's a big issue. And a lot of the shit that he's saying really has nothing to do with what I'm showing you. But right now, at the moment, this week is I'm brain damaged because I'm showing you guys, I'm looking in the photographs of the moon with he calls it a telescope, but it's really not. It's a telescopic lens. But either way, it doesn't matter. It's just an extension of your eyes. That's all. You can digitally collect this electromagnetic nanocarbon. That's the easiest thing for people that I can find so far. But once you do, I always recommend you take away all the digital pixery and you come over to photographs and start viewing them with a magnifying glass. Just use a magnifying glass or a magnifying sheet, whatever, and start angling the moons at all different angles. You're angling the moon photographs, I should say, at different angles in order to pick up this imagery. Now, what I'm trying to point out, though, about this one here, this is important for people of color, really, should really be on top of this. That's why I made the series that I made to Brother Sanchez was one of the first series that I made because I don't know. I guess if everybody just likes fighting and arguing and bickering back and forth all the time, there's a lot of imagery of different colors, skin colors, that is. In this particular one, the reason I'm showing you NASA affiliates is because we're going to get over some other NASA affiliates, and I'm going to show you how they have done. They're lying to you. They're just distracting and they're full of shit, and I can easily prove it by doing exactly what Wolfus is telling me that is not possible. That's how I'm going to prove it to you. And then you're going to be able to go and do this for yourselves. You don't have to take my word on it. You can go do it for yourself. Now, if you're going to listen to Wolfus and Harold and tell you need a special telescope or a microscope to see all this shit, I'm telling you, no, you can see it with your own eyes. I'm only using the camera just to show it to you guys. And I'm certainly not turning the camera around on myself and showing you me. There ain't nothing to fucking see. I'm showing you the fucking system, and I'm explaining it pretty thoroughly. All right, so this is not the best photograph of the of the moon, but it's got some blur to it. It was probably a bad print up. I'm trying to get my light back again. That kind of thing. I got to hold my light and my camera at the same time while I'm doing this. Hold on a minute. There it goes. All right. Anyways, back to this. So, my camera keeps falling around and my lights are falling, so I'm getting distracted. So we're just going to look at this right here for a second from a couple different angles on a different moon photograph than the one I was just showing you. I'm changing my angles around a little bit. I could crop them, but I'm going to get to a point in a second. Battery saver. Fucking battery's dead. Figures. Anyways, here's another one. Moon photograph affiliates. Now look at this same area, okay? My battery's probably going to die on me. I'm not going to get to make this point. So here's the same exact area. Once you get to know the imagery on the moon, you'll know it well. and you'll be able to do the same thing I'm about to do. So here's one shoulder that used to be dark, right? It used to be dark skin, blacked out of this one particular image. What I want to show you is what they did with coloring. They, oh, you fucking camera, motherfucker. I'll come back and I'll do this again, so I'm not in a rush to do it. What they did was they changed all the colors, and then they turned it into a fucking white broad. The whole thing doesn't even belong. They put the colors in over what the system did. See, the system puts in all these little lines. See all these lines that make up all this detail in here that make up the images? That's what I'm trying to get you guys to see when you're looking deep down in the print. These are printed moons. These are moons that were printed up that Harold Kautz and Rufus are telling me this is you can't do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you certainly fucking can. You can't because you guys are too smart. You're too smart for me. But what I'm telling everybody is you certainly fucking can, and you can match it up image for image on every fucking moon that you download from here to Cuckin to Zuzu. And then only on certain moons that are put out by fucking real assholes, NASA being one of them, you're gonna find all kinds of shit in here that I'm gonna show you later. It does not even belong. It doesn't belong. It doesn't match the other thousands of moons. And look what they did to the fucking image of a black man. So an image of a black man gets turned into, in one case, a female. See her face up here? This is her chest, V-line. She's wearing a fucking, I'll get you in on real good on this. That's one image. She's got a dog right here. She's got a dog coming over her shoulder. She's wearing this blue. They color it in blue, which does end up being a face in many directions, but that was a black man's face over